Welcome to another episode of the Risk Takers Podcast presented by HYM Enterprises. I'm your host, Matos. This is a show where we feature esteemed business leaders as they provide us insights to their business and personal journey. Please like, share, and subscribe for a weekly dose of your motivation and inspiration. Clubs packed, lines out the door, and the scene alive. Some call him the biggest nightlife promoter in Southwest Florida of this era, but is it all hype? Today, we're here straight from the source. Please help us welcome Lorenzo P.
What's up, my boy?
Good, man? What's good, man? How y'all boys doing? Hey, we finally here, man. Like, I heard it's like a waiting list to get on this thing, man. Like, y'all boys up, man. Y'all up. It's a waiting list to get on this thing, man. So, like, but all jokes aside, I want to express my gratitude. I'm truly, appreciative to be here. Man, it's a long time coming, bro. This one right here gonna be deep. This gonna be deep, man, because me and bro, we been, friendship for 20 years, bro.
Brought together, y'all boys in trouble. Boys.
Brian Keith Franklin, what I'm saying? I know him for about 3-4 years, There's definitely a connection with this one, man. So I'm excited, and I appreciate y'all boys having me, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling mentally, spiritually, physically?
They are overly blessed, bro.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in,
I
man.
also want to say too, man, I seen the journey of Risk Takers, bro, and y'all boys, I'm proud of y'all boys for sure.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? The journey from the start to finish, bro. Season 4.
Yep, season 4.
Season 4, man.
All right, man. So let's dive into it. Before the business moves and packed events, who were you?
Just trying to find direction and really navigate through life and find my purpose. Mm-hmm. And you were a great assistance to that. Like, you helped me see my purpose as well. So I dabbled in music. You know what I mean? So I still have a passion for music. That's my first passion. Yeah. I kind of developed a love and passion for the nightlife industry, just like watching you do your thing for 10 years, bro. So that was really pivotal for me. And it was a pivotal movement for me, bro. And now here I am 5 years later, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the same industry, bro, rocking it and just taking your guidance and adding my own ingenuity to it. You feel me?
So you still do music from time to time, right?
Let's just say I got songs in the vault, bro. I never gave up on it. Just one of those things where music wasn't paying the bills at the time. I was trying to navigate through it and figure out how to monetize from it. And, it just wasn't, at that time, wasn't kind of working out for me, but it's always been there for me, man. So.
Do you get equally excited if it's opportunity to either make a track or you got a show tonight, at night, the club, whatnot? Which one just wakes you up more? I know they both hit, but between the two of them.
In the beginning, the club wasn't that for me. I think that developed over time.
Yeah.
For me, it was more, my whole goal was getting into the nightlife was to, I think you remember this, to branch out more and get my name out more and get more notoriety for the music, per se. But it turned into something else. It just really transformed into me becoming an event coordinator and, because I used to refer to myself as a promoter, but now I refer to myself as an event coordinator, because it's way more to it than just promoting. It's a lot of logistics, you know what I mean? You hiring security, you hiring
I see
DJs.
it, man.
It's a lot of behind the scenes, bro. So it's not just, I think people have that glimpse of it and they think that it's just all peaches and cream, bro.
I thought I just show up and it happens, y'all. That's not how that works. I don't just pull up and everything already there. Y'all did it that day. That's not how that works.
It's a lot of behind the scenes, bro.
Monday through Thursday stuff.
It's like a movie set, bro. It's like a movie set. You got to prepare. You go over the scripts and all that. You just got to really prepare beforehand. And, sometimes the music ain't on yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the DJ, bro, we got to get the music going, all type of stuff.
So let me get something going on. I got a question for you. So since COVID, and it's been said that you are the most successful party promoter in all of Southwest Florida for the last decade.
It was always laid out for me. I just didn't see the bigger picture then that it was gonna evolve into this. You know what I mean? So, but now I see the bigger picture and it's I can't get away from it, bro. I simply enjoy seeing people have a good time. That brings joy to my heart, seeing other people have a good time. It's not even about the money. It's just knowing that people have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? In this city, because we're not a metropolitan area. So people shouldn't have to go to Miami to have a good time and party. You know what I mean? And I want to create that and curate that for people right here in Southwest Florida. So
yeah, you get people from out of town to come in town.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's you know how heavy that is? I want to go drive to Miami. No, you got people coming outside the area yo, let me pull
Absolutely.
up. I know that.
Absolutely.
So that's a big thing.
Absolutely.
All right, post-COVID, you were one of the first ones to reopen. That's a big deal on financial relationships and on a global level. people, I don't know if y'all young boys know, but it was scary, you know, it's a scary time to be doing things, right? So you opened up the club doors when everybody stayed out, and that was a visionary move. Well, actually, the question is, do you think it was more visionary or was it more of a dangerous gamble?
For me, it was definitely visionary for sure. It was an unprecedented time for everybody.
The word unprecedented.
It was an unprecedented time for everybody, and I think it was a gamble as well. It was a gamble and a visionary move because I didn't know what the cards were going to be dealt going into that. You know, I just kind of I was like, what can I do to overcome this at this time? Because people weren't, you know, working, people weren't going out, people felt confined in the house. So when I took that risk and did that, like shout out to World of Beer too, man. The World of Beer was they was the only venue that was, you know, like really seeing my vision and allowing me to come in and curate that. So and trusting me to curate that. So but when they seen it, they was like, oh my God, it's crazy in here. Because man, like when I tell you 300 people popped out to that event. So I do a Halloween event every year called Hellfest. Like I didn't think that many. It was people in line with masks on, like still ready to party, bro. Like they weren't afraid of anything. They were ready to come in there and just get
Do you
loose.
think that the timing of it was perfect, or do you think that you could have done it a couple? Because everybody was waiting. Everybody. I remember looking around like, who gonna go first, right? So do you think you could have done it a little bit earlier, or no? This was the only way that I was gonna open up the doors.
I think it was like a now or never, bro. Like
Now or never.
Yeah, it was like if you're gonna do it, do it. Like go all the way. Yeah,
Risk taker.
Yeah, risk taker. And I feel like, and, you know, I was prepared for failure, bro. But I feel like your failures are your triumphs. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of being a risk taker, like doing what you do, breaking barriers unapologetically. So, yeah.
Oh man, I'll give it up for that. That's beautiful.
No, 100%. Outside of COVID, what's one of the biggest risks you taken on an event, and how did it turn out?
I think we was having that conversation the other day, bro. Me and you actually. I did 2 Halloween parties. Was it last year? Last year I did 2 Halloween parties, and I've never done that like back to back. So I had one on Thursday, and then I had one on that Friday.
What was that? The 31st and the 1st of November? Is that what you mean?
Right.
Oh.
So, and that's not even Halloween, but people were still ready. You know, that whole weekend people lit. They ready to see up. So I didn't think both events were going to be successful. Man, they were both bangers, bro. Like it was like, so Thursday we had a line wrapped around the building. People weren't able to come in. Like people were in line for like an hour, bro. And I think we turned away like 100 something people, and we hit capacity early, bro. So then the people who didn't get in that night, they wanted to come out to the next party on Friday, and so that one was crazy as well.
It trickled off, so probably over 1,000 people and changed it like in 2 days.
Man,
what that was in 24 hours. What 1,000 plus people came out.
I would say absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
within 24 hours turnaround time. So you had the man. That was
It was insane, bro. It's empowering, bro, and it feels good. It's a good feeling, like, you know what I mean? Just seeing that people rock with you that way, and on that level. So,
well, obviously, you know, you had to build the trust and loyalty for party goers, so they keep coming back. You know, even on back-to-back nights. How do you do that?
just making them feel special and letting them know that they matter, and coming to my events, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So I don't want them to get any other type of feeling like they're just coming out. Just, you know, I want them to feel like that's their home.
You do that. You do that. You do that. You lock them in. Your ability to know the people and even know yourself. I mean, you took a gamble. I'm gonna do 2 shows back to back. I'm gonna drop this in COVID. So I mean, that takes something. And you have to know yourself, but you also knew the audience. You knew the market. So one of the questions that kind of jumps up kind of naturally would be, how do you know that an event will work best for a certain audience or market, like in this era?
You don't. Again, it's like it's a risk, bro. It's a risk. You take a chance. So I kind of learned my audience now. Being in it 5 years, I've learned my audience, what they like, what they dislike. But it's a lot of trial and error, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I did a prom event, and that wasn't the best event. Like I just wanted to try something different. And it didn't go well, but it was trial and error. So I was like, I know how to do that.
What was that like? What was that?
It was different, bro. It was different, but I wanted something that differentiate from outside of the norm. And I tried it. It didn't work. I mean, not saying I wouldn't try it again, but I just wanted to do something that's not done on the regular, and I think I do that a lot. I just had somebody, I think, shout out DJ Finesco, bro. DJ
Let's go.
Finesco just tagged me in something. He was like, when the promoter be just creating all type of themes. So I try to like really be, you know, I like to curate new things, man, and just try new things that other people don't do.
So I mean, obviously, it seems like you understand that your audience wants something new.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
After a while, we all been over here, and new people come and move into this area, and they go, "Man, I've tasted this dish a lot."
Right.
You know, everybody makes the same dish, and
Absolutely.
you're just like, put some more salt.
Right.
You like you just
some more seasoning
sazon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sazon.
Salt. That was for the other folks, for the darker folks.
Yeah.
We got to mix it up. Season salt, lemon pepper, maybe. All right. So, what trends have you noticed that people in nightlife want today compared to a few years ago? Like, this is where we are compared to, 2017, 2020 or something like that.
Times have definitely changed. Like, we're in a new era of, promotion and marketing. Mm-hmm. So I've definitely seen a paradigm shift, like, as far as how people like to party and, what they like to do. I think it's just being creative, bro. Just being innovative and like, bring those different themes. Like, I think for me, my parties are so diverse. And I like to keep them diversified, like, so that every walk of life can come to my events, bro. So Rep Your Flag is like one that's like, it's always crazy.
Yeah, that always hits.
Because you got all cultures coming together, and I love integrating. Like, I love being able to integrate all those cultures into one place, bro.
How do you make family involvement in business work when so many find it difficult?
Well, you of all people know that I'm very family oriented, and it's just a matter of just really just putting people in position, laying out that structure, and letting them know my expectations, what I expect, and they know how to maneuver because they know how I move, so they know my expectations, and it's just a beautiful thing just being able to integrate family within the business. You know what I mean? So. And it's kind of like you're helping out, helping out a lot of people. Like, so you're helping your family. You want to see everybody win. I got my cousin that does security for me. It's a number of people like close friends and things of that nature. So I try to put as many people in position as I can. That's important. I feel like that's important. We reach back as we climb.
You feel like you'll go farther because family is involved, or you still go farther without the family?
I feel like they play a big role in what I do, you know what I mean? And the engineering side of it, you know what I mean? So they fulfill places that I might not be able to fulfill, you know what I mean? So they have their own talents, I have my own talents. Like, I need them for certain things, they need me for certain things. So they're a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of them. Piggyback off of that, like, cause you definitely always gave me guidance and and the blueprint, but you never gave me handouts. Like, I appreciate that because it allowed me to be innovative and create like my own wave and really just get it out the mud.
Based on community, how do you feel your events has helped businesses and the community?
Man, I think me being able to generate revenue for a lot of businesses, like I've seen businesses that were about to fail pretty much rebuild through the events. You know what I mean? So they rebuild through the events. By me bringing in that traffic, that foot traffic, and them generating more revenue. So they might not have been making a lot of revenue during like dinner time, like their normal hours of operation. But whenever we do these special events and curate these special events, that would like keep them afloat in a sense. You know what I'm saying? And I've had like people like millionaires that own businesses like, tell me like,
salute
bro,
you.
Yeah, salute me like, man, thank you
praise.
for, and that it feels good, bro. And and it's sometimes like to see that they might need you in a sense, and like you're not even on their level, but they need you in a sense.
But in a lot of ways, you guys, and this is even with the events that I throw with GCL. It's important to realize that you are an economy.
Absolutely.
Like, you bring your own economy.
Absolutely.
I am walking around with an economy. Like, so I have employees.
Absolutely.
I have people on payroll.
Absolutely.
I influence culture and people.
Absolutely.
A lot of people are consumers.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, if you're not a consumer, you are a producer.
Yep, absolutely.
Right? So
absolutely.
then, okay, we produce. Now, in producing, there's even tier levels to that. Right? So okay, I make this thing that people like. Right? But then there's the thing that I make when I come somewhere, it's like bringing an army.
Absolutely.
That's a whole different thought process. Like, oh yeah, If you come, it's like 100 people, 300
Absolutely.
people coming with you.
Absolutely.
If John come, you know, he can be funny.
I feel like my events also help the community by providing a good time for people, man. Like it could be somebody that might want to be doing something crazy out there, but for 4 hours out of the night, you know,
You got them locked in and set up an establishment.
Right, they have a
with
platform.
supervision.
Right, they have a platform and a vessel where they can come and enjoy themselves, and they might forget about what they were about to do.
What advice can you tell someone that is working on being a better active listener?
So it definitely pays more to listen. Wisdom is everything. So wisdom is more important than money. You know what I'm saying? So wisdom, bro, you can take that a long way. Because with wisdom, you can make more money. You could be making money, it's intangible. It comes and goes. So you can have it one day, you might not have it the next day. But if you have that wisdom, you're going to always know how to make money. You dig what I'm saying? So.
All right, I know y'all hit this before. I know we hit this on one of our episodes, but I got to ask real quick. So wisdom is more important than money? Okay, check this out. 500,000 or dinner with Hov? I just want to know. I just want to know. You go sit with Jay-Z. You're like, oh, here's a bag. I got 500,000. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I want to be someone that has impacted my region, where I'm from. Somebody that has impacted where I come from, and just be somebody that's it's never been about being the best. It's just about being remembered and being like, you know, legendary in a sense. You know what I mean? So just being able to impact people's hearts, man, and their minds, and just touching people, bro.
So what is one advice for an aspiring risk taker? That's your camera, right?
Yeah, for sure. Let me take my glasses off of this one. Just be an illustrator of your own destiny, you know, and never detour from the course that God has for you. Just be your own illustrator of your own destiny.